Yeah, true. Let's dive in, my man. Yo, what is up, and welcome back to another episode of the Miseducation of Music. You are here with J-Treb as always, but today I got a special guest in the building with me, rapper, engineer, studio owner. Man, you got a couple different hats you wear, but we got Fessa in the building today. What's up, my man?
What's the word?
And we are in his studio, man, 432.
Y'all here, you feel me? What a magic happened, goddammit.
What a magic happens, man. I love to come into your space to get this interview because I feel like it's dope to, see you in your element, man. Like, there was music when I called you and I pulled up, man. You was already in your groove. That's so dope, man. Now, let's just dive straight in. I want to know, how did you get started in this music? What's up with it? How did you end up in a studio? Like, we're in your space. How did you get started in this? What's the earliest thing you got for how you got started in music?
Man, so the earliest shit, low key, was me fucking with my homies in grammar school.
Okay.
My homie Ashanti, he do producing. He's still producing till this day, but
All the way back in grammar school, he was producing.
Grammar school, he had a group called Minority Report, bro, and I was like the hype man. You feel me? So everybody
Hype
in the
man
group
turned
was,
rapper.
you feel
Okay,
me?
okay, I'm
Everybody
already
in the
liking
group
the
was
story.
rapping. This was like 6th grade, 5th grade, and me and all my homies still cool from that group. That's crazy as hell, but bro, it was them. They was rapping and shit, and I was basically on stage with them, doing that shit like on some behind the scenes. Like, oh yeah, these my homies.
Got you. So your homies was rapping. What was the type of music that was getting made at that time? What was you hyping up? What was if you had to put like a type vibe on it, if it was like a YouTube beat y'all was typing in?
This man, Ashanti, brought his own mixtape to school, bro. He was on the front of that joint. So in 5th grade, bro, that was a big ass.
5th grade?
It was a big
bro,
deal,
I don't think
bro.
I've talked with anybody who knows someone who was making mixtapes in 5th grade.
He was bringing them joints. My homie Talia, she was bringing beats. This was in grammar school, bro.
Bro, where was
bringing beats to school?
This was in the city? Where was this?
Bro,
where was this school full of all these musical
on
kids,
the low end,
bro?
Ariel Community Academy, bro.
That's
a
what's
lot
up.
of entrepreneurs went to that school. A lot of people that do music now, all types of shit.
Bro, y'all was in 5th grade. Okay, so damn, that's so early. I feel like my questions never are ready for what people are about to say, man, because now I'm mad interested. So you was the hype man for the 5th grade group. Y'all about 12, 11 at this time and shit.
Yep.
When did you, what's the first rhyme you was on? Or what was the first thing you penned
I wasn't
in that
even
era?
writing, bro. I was looking at people write raps, like my brother and sister. They used to write raps and shit. So
Wait, so the whole family was making music too?
my brother and sister used to just be rapping on some fun shit. Like my brother would battle people at parties, shit like that. But
It was
everybody
everywhere.
wasn't
Everybody around you, man. This was almost destined. You didn't have a choice.
When I think about it, because my sister, she used to bring me to DePaul radio because she used to be a host at their radio
that's
station.
what's
and
up.
shit. She used to bring me down to the radio station, all types of shit. So I've been around music for a minute.
Got you. So you said you wasn't writing, so I'm assuming you was freestyling on stuff.
I wasn't even bro.
Nothing? Just hype.
Only thing I was writing jokes at the time. Like I was writing poems and jokes. And
Got you. When did it turn into you putting something on wax and finally making a track?
Bro, the first time I really honestly put something on wax was like I was about 16. My cousin started a SoundCloud page. He made me and my other little cousin rap with him. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I could rap. All right,
it was like I could do it.
Feel me? Cause
this little app, I can hop on here.
Come on now, like I'm sitting up there getting that. Damn, okay, I like rapping. This shit don't seem, you feel me? Like, cause I've been around it, so.
Yeah, I mean, especially, I feel like there has to be this like breakdown for you where it doesn't even seem daunting at that point. By the time you're 16, for where some people, it might be their first time thinking about grabbing a microphone or hopping in the booth and making something. You're at 16 and you've already hype man, some 5th grade groups. Your siblings been rapping in the crib. Cousin's the one asking you to hop on the track. That level of comfort has to be crazy.
You feel me? So I'm getting on the track, bro, because low-key he had a YouTube page too, all the way back then. We used to like fake like we was 50 Cent the game and like redo their videos. Like,
oh man, so a lot of New York energy.
You feel we did that. This is how we do. Then we did like Kanye West. Wait till I get my money right with Jeezy.
Oh man, come on, that can't tell me nothing. Flip, y'all had that one in the tuck,
bro. little ass kids though redoing the videos on some funny shit, bro.
Man.
It used to be fun as fuck though. Like
That's what's I mean, like, dude, that breaks down so many barriers that I feel a lot of creatives have to fight. And I mean, like, maybe I'm going too deep with it, you know, type shit.
Oh.
But like, it's one of those things where for a lot of people, getting behind that camera or even picking up the microphone is the hardest part. And it seems like for you, by the time you was ready for it, that part was simple.
oh God, because it low key it was like given to me, bro. The people around me was always creative, so it was like I was always doing something around what was being created. So it was like I was always a producer. I low key wrote on the paper when I was a shorty, like I'm gonna be a producer when I grow up. Like I didn't know it or no shit. Like
Didn't even know the extent of what that job was gonna have in it.
I ain't gonna lie. Back then, okay, so when we had our little group Minority Report, me and my homie Walter. One day we skipped after school, went to the crib. I told him I had some beats. You feel me? I ain't really had no beats. It was just like it was the pre-save beats on the piano. And
Yeah, the pre-made.
I'm like, this sound like a Lil Romeo beat. This was when Lil Romeo and them was raw as hell. So I'm
That's
like,
a time period. You just put a time period on that one.
We finna rap on this beat, bro. I'm finna bring it back to school. We got in trouble and shit. We wasn't even supposed to be at the crib. All types of shit, but back then, I'm like, gee, I'm a play with these sounds because my pops, he brought me a piano. You feel me? After I told
And it was
him,
like, what was I supposed to do with it besides make this music?
I was like, damn, I ain't know how to use this shit, but they bought me the piano and I had it in my room. So I'm just every day I'm fucking with the sounds,
figuring out what it means.
But yeah, cause low key, that shit amounted to some shit. I just had that shit playing around.
I mean, but that's sometimes what sparks it.
I still got that bitch. Back there, that piano right there on phone now.
Man, you didn't even notice how like intense that piano was to your life. Like, that piano right there means
I still
something.
got that bitch. That's crazy.
Man, okay, so all of these signs almost are pointing to you believing in yourself and pursuing this audio. When was the I'm a bet on myself moment? This is gonna be my full time.
So,
when did that come up?
So fast forward to high school, bro. My homies rapping, my homie Sin, my homie Bruce. They had a video out. I'm looking at the video on Facebook. This like my sophomore or junior year or something, and they rapping in the school and shit. I think like it was for an art project or some shit. I'm damn y'all raw as hell. You feel me?
Like, and you doing a school project?
I'm like, nigga, y'all finna be rich. You feel me? Y'all.
You could already see it.
You feel me? So I'm pushing. I get to, you feel me? Because they had some shit called We Winning. So them my niggas. So I instantly gravitated towards that. We start pushing the We Winning shit, and them niggas was rapping. You feel me? Going crazy, bro.
That's some dope city shit right there. When it's like the homies win, we all win. Push everybody's stuff.
We going downtown and you media and shit, fucking with Chance and them, Vic and them. Like
it's the same thing. That Chance got on with the method everybody in Chicago been using forever. Guerrilla tactics of it. You get out there.
Hella open mics and shit. So we going to the Harold Washington, the library and shit, going down
the
there.
U-Media
and all that shit. I was going down there with them a couple times. They finna go crazy.
Everybody taking off.
So my bro Sin end up getting in school across the street at Columbia. So he after high school and shit, motherfuckers gravitated towards the Columbia, the Columbia campus. So they going crazy over there.
Man, that's where like Chris Classic and them came out of.
So this like the moment for me right here.
You just knew it was time at this point.
Our little nigga Marcus, he was still in high school at the time. He's sending beats to Sin playing them bitches. I held one beat on. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's my beat.
Nope, it's like that's not for you no more, bro. You gotta pass that this way.
I'm finna write to this bitch, so I got to write into that bitch, bro. I recorded the shit, and then shit, that's you feel
that
me?
was the moment.
Oh God.
I mean, hey, being around that energy, man, it seems like you just keep yourself surrounded around this. Like it's always gotta stay around you. Now, does that lead into the creation of your studio? That energy being around it?
Not yet at all.
Oh man, come on! I'm interested. So where do we go from there? Because I mean, if that track is the one that made you bet on yourself, that's a lot of pushing. What year are we talking there?
This like 2011, bro. 22.
Okay.
So this is like the Chief Keef era.
Oh man, okay.
I'm going crazy. This when Chance got on. I'm damn. Folks ass dropped that. Fuck you, Tom. About.
Ooh man, that was an era. They don't talk about that first Chance tape enough. That first Chance tape was cold, bro. 10 day. Man, 14 400 minutes to start it.
So this was that era. That shit was cold. You feel me?
Man, the horns on that motherfucker.
Bro, all that shit, that long time, I think was on that bitch.
Long time 1 and 2.
You feel me?
That was the first time we heard Nico Segal play the trumpet on that joint.
Man, bro, them instruments, motherfuckers love them, bro. But that whole era, bro, it was like, we winning. You feel me?
You just felt the whole city winning.
That was the name of our that was the name of our collective, but that too though. That was the name of our collective. We winning. 2 W's, 3 N's. We hashtagged it. And we branded that shit. We started putting it all downtown and
everywhere.
Shit, you feel me? And the shit was going crazy. Like we making publications and shit. You feel me? All types of shit, opening up for niggas and shit. And you feel me? Basically, it was that, bro, for a while. Like we was pushing the music shit, and then some couple of little slip ups happened where, like, man, okay, the first slip up was us getting banned from certain studios for petty shit.
Yeah, and we talked about that briefly at the beginning before we were recording, man, where like it was just some places in the city is not the right space for especially the type of music that gets made in the city. It's confusing as hell to me.
You feel me? So we finally found a decent studio, bro, with a decent engineer. Gee, we record like half a mixtape damn near, bro. You feel me? And we finna resurge because people was like, what's going on? Ooh. We dropped the tape and that bitch did well. You feel me? Hella publications.
And you just trying to ride this wave.
Just trying to still go, bro. And it was like little shit that was happening, financial shit. You feel me?
Oh, that's like, always the one right there, man.
So motherfuckers couldn't afford to stay on campus, so we had to leave the campus. So it was like that was a stronghold for us. It was kind of like once we left the campus, it kind of. It kind of like that Arrested Development type shit,
where you're just like stuck in that middle ground. I mean, hey, I used the college campus studio for a long time, bro.
So like
that free studio
shit,
time,
bro.
swiping in at midnight.
Man, bro, we made our whole first tape damn near in the Dwight, bro. Like,
bro, I mixed all my first tracks in NIU, breaking into that studio at night, man.
So it was like that. So we recording like the next like plethora of songs we finna drop, and rest in peace, L.A. Capone. He got killed, bro, at the studio we was recording at, bro. The same day we recorded, the engineer, he like, I'm finna send you the songs. I'm finna mix them. Woo. He ended up sending 2 songs. He was finna send the rest, but that incident had ended up happening. That fucked up the shit because the police came, took the computer.
Yeah, they got to take everything at that point.
Yeah, all our music got taken, so. You know, we still trying to go though. We still going. All right, let's try to redo some shit, man, bro. Okay, we redo the shit.
The energy ain't the same.
All the beats and shit. We trying to get everything back together, bro. Got like the computer crashed, so we lost all the beats. So it's like just a lot of
everything happened at the same time. It was one of those like just storms of like every crazy thing that could have happened.
Yeah, a lot of bullshit.
Damn,
but you know. Niggas in the midst of that still was working, dropping tracks loosely type shit.
Definitely.
And shit, you know, one day a nigga was fed up and just quit my job. And
so you just got so you quit the like 9 to 5 type job and you was just like it's time to go for you?
Basically.
Was that did you immediately think of starting a studio with that, or was it like I'm gonna be a rapper?
It was a little bit of both because I'm like, we need a studio so I could work on music. So I'm like, because I quit my job because I had a little bit of money saved up because I was selling T-shirts that it was like based off an album I had dropped at the time called Believe.
So the merch sales were almost giving you that energy, but I can quit this.
It did, on God. So
definitely.
I was like, damn, I'm making bread with the T-shirts. Motherfuckers is buying these bitches. I'm like, maybe I could leverage doing this, selling beats, and, you know, try to be on some, you know, independent shit. Like, maybe I could make enough money to
actually sustain this.
Yeah, you
got you. So that's the birth of the 432.
Yeah, bro. At first, it was my homie, he got a collective called Good Bull. That was my engineer at the time, D-Lo. He had a collective called Good Bull, and we went it, so we put it together and did Bulls Win Studios, and we was doing that for a while.
Gotcha.
And then we just rebranded it to 432 a couple of years ago. But,
Can you talk a little bit about 432? Because that like piqued my interest off jump when I realized it was the name, and I know a little bit about it. But can you explain it for the people at home?
It's the healing frequency. So basically, 432 is like
The earth,
the heart. You feel me? Like us, the earth. It's good that you said that because. Like, say for instance, you listening to something on the radio. That's 441. That's the
441 is the most popular sample rate.
Yeah,
you might have somebody pushing it a little bit harder.
Oh God, it's the
Lossless from Apple.
It's the standard Rockefeller sample rate. It's the 441. So 432 was the frequency at first. So that was like. My nigga, if we out there tribesmen together or something.
That is just the sound.
Feel me? Yeah.
And people don't even understand. Like, what they're listening to right now is 441.
Yeah. So
like, you're listening to us at 441, unless I were to choose to export it differently, or if I would have changed the recording settings and things like that.
So if we out there in the motherfucking jungle and we killed the lamb or some shit and we skint that bitch and made a drum out his ass, and we beating that bitch, and you hear that bitch, that's 432.
All
you
day,
feel me?
all day.
You getting healed by that frequency. These, like, man, motherfuckers got knowledge on that frequency. It's like, that's a healing frequency for real.
So you chose that as the name, I'm assuming, because you keep accentuating the healing part, because of that relation to music and healing?
Yeah, because that's what we need right now.
That's what's up, man.
Like,
I respect that.
The feel is different when you got a different feel. A different intention behind your music.
It's almost like actually existing on a different frequency. That's the cool part. Because I'm very into frequency theory. I'm very into human beings being on vibrations and vibrations being what moves everything together. That's why I think music and sound is so cool, because that's all it is.
So even if you can't make your shit in 432 right now, like, have the intention to.
There's some tracks that you can meditate to in 432 that are crazy dope. But you're just like, this is just it's so pleasing to the ear, it's absurd. Like,
I got some shit in 432.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I was about to say, how frequently do you try to mix in that?
Not too often, only on special occasions.
When you're like, this, I want this one to hit right here.
Yeah. And then, like, I experiment with the shit.
Definitely.
But, like,
I feel like I would probably experiment with so many beats with that if I was, like, producing more stuff.
Because you could set the melody right to 432 before you even start.
And before you even put anything else on it, then I think that would be crazy.
Yeah, so when you do that, it shaped the intention of the song.
Yeah, before somebody even gets a chance to write a bar to it, before somebody ever gets that opportunity to, like, even do something different with the track. That would be so dope. Now, with 432 being the studio, I want to know, what are some of your best and worst parts of being a studio owner?
Man, dealing with high-ass, drunk-ass artists.
I'm assuming that's the worst.
What? Niggas be some of y'all favorite rappers.
Some of y'all
been in this bitch tweaking.
And it's just like, we can't even get the rest of this song out.
What? They be like, man, bro, they be down there and sleep on the couch, down there. Like, I'm finna go, I'll be back.
Never come back?
They'll come back, but they'll come back late, or they'll come back with some food, eat, and then just be like, man, bro, I'm finna, you feel me?
And it's like, so I waited for you to get some food, to eat some food, and then I'm leaving.
I don't even be fretting it, bro. I'll just instantly get to working on some shit.
Yeah, I feel that. Now, what are some of the best parts, now that you've talked about the worst? What are the dope moments in here?
Working on shit parts. Because, look, I'm finna tell you, bro, like,
when niggas are actually trying to work. That's the best part.
The synergy be great. And then also, like, because I do music too, the niggas be like, motherfuckers be, man, bro, you fuck with this song, or you feel
yeah,
like,
exactly. You start working on your stuff, it accidentally turns into promotion for yourself you wasn't even working on.
Yeah, and then being like, I help people write as well, and I produce, so it's like,
the process can get very, like, collaborative and very dope when it's loud. That's awesome. Yeah, those have got to be like some of the coolest moments, because those, it probably doesn't even feel like you're really working. Exactly, like, you catch that wave.
You gotta find something that make you feel like that. Oh God.
That's real, man. I respect that so much. Now, what's the craziest project you've worked on in here, or at least craziest project you can talk about that you've worked on in here that you're this was insane?
All right, this shit came right to my mind as soon as you said this shit. All right, it's an artist named Vanderman.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rock artist, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the first rock artist, like the first rock album I had to work on.
And it was just like I ain't never even dealt with this before.
Them sounds was crazy, like on some.
There's so many songs. Bro, it's crazy how many tracks they can have in a song.
What?
I'm mixing for an alternative group right now. They handed me 74 track outs. And I was like,
damn,
74 track outs. And I was like, I'm gonna need a mix down of a couple of these.
I've been doing this shit for a minute. I ain't never did no 74.
Oh no, you thought I was no. It was hey, I need you to get these by instrument groups, Mudgy. Like, could you get the drums together or something, bro? They gave me their entire session. And I was like, their session had to be crazy for whoever was the recording engineer.
So it was so you had it was a live band?
Yeah, it was everything. I'm talking drums, guitar, bass, like down to the tambourine, bro.
I'm good.
But
that shit do sound kind of fun.
It's crazy, but like that's some of the stuff they're like rock artists and stuff where they really get into the the weeds of this.
He had hella crazy sounds. Mm-hmm. But he produced this shit. So,
okay, dope.
So it was, you feel me? It was over here.
A little bit easier, all on the computer.
Yeah, yep. But that shit, it still was regardless. He had a lot of like you got to make that shit. You can't take away from the
instrumentation.
Ooh. You feel me? But you still gotta make it sound.
How was that mixing process? Because you're trying to accentuate their work on two ends.
On the ear. So just consult with them before you do some extreme shit, because you already got like a basis of how shit sound. You feel me? Trust yourself. I could say that. Do that, and then just mix that shit, and then while he in here, just be like, hey,
I need you to just listen to this one while I'm getting these together.
Like,
especially because you said he did the beat as well. So I mean, when you're dealing with someone like that, you're almost like, I want to make sure that your art is getting told on both sides of the coin. Now, you talked about your favorite parts of the studio, the worst parts of the studio. I want to know now, what's your creative process? You have your own space, so I know you probably got a way that you come in here to get your music done versus working on other people's. What's the energy got to be for Fessa to get his track off, man?
I got to sweep in this bitch.
You got to clean the whole place.
I got to sweep in this bitch.
I feel that. Clean areas, man.
Hell yeah, these floors be flaky sometimes. The paint coming, I be having to sweep in this bitch. Then, shit, make a beat. And then, when I be making a beat, I be having that bitch in my head. Like,
are you a person who has like the TV on in the background on mute with the beat, or are you focused in on the music, not letting the phone ring or nothing?
Just the music.
True.
Oh God, just the beat.
Now, do you always immediately do your beat and like lyrics right after? Like you finish the beat, or you get a beat to a point where you like it's good enough to catch the vibe, and then you got to start writing, or sit on it for a couple days?
Nah.
No sitting?
Sometimes if I'm making beats, I'll be like, I'll tell myself in my mind, like, all right, bro, today you finna come in here and make hella beats, and you finna get them off to the clients. You feel me? But then I'll come in here.
That first one sound too hot.
I'll just make one beat, and I'll just make a song.
It's like, that first one is like, that wasn't for nobody but me.
Then I'll make another beat, then I'll just make another song. And then that shit just... But I'll get y'all beats soon, though, on game. I promise, bro. I be lying though. You feel me?
Because I mean, look, bro. I understand that energy, and I mean, see, I feel like why being a rapper and being a producer has to be a confusing duality.
Go together perfect,
because it goes together perfect, but you gotta decide which one you pushing, because you gotta have something on tuck for yourself. It's almost like I don't know if you remember back in the day, Kanye released the 10 Commandments of beats, and one of them on there was never give the heat to somebody else. He was like, he said, keep your good ones on tuck.
He ain't lying though.
But Kanye made it that way though.
Like, sometimes I'll have a beat and I'll be like, I'll do this bitch so dirty. And I'll just be like, nah, I'm finna get that bitch to somebody else, because I already know.
So you at least got to try on it first or something, or get that mental effort.
I already know what I'll do to it. On folks, I'm like, nah, this bitch too perfect. You
It's
feel
like,
me? For
nope,
me,
I just
like,
gotta get
I
it.
have to.
So do you feel like
Like,
you feel
'cause
like
you
you
gotta
want to beat
challenge
that?
yourself, too.
Oh, there we go. That was my question. Do you
Oh,
want a beat
God.
that's gonna challenge you,
Yeah, you
as
feel
opposed
me?
to the beat where it's already fitting in your flow?
Exactly. So sometimes you gotta, go outside the box. You damn, they gotta do that shit all the time.
I feel like that's the only
Yeah,
way to
you
really
feel
get
me?
out there with it.
Like, so, but you just know yo outside type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
cause my shit still gonna sound like me, but it's gonna be outside the box. Like,
Exactly.
I just dropped a reggae song yesterday, bro.
Hey man, I want to also talk about the track you dropped with what's his name? The feature on there was Lucky.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, man, come on. I was like, is he speaking another language in this track? And then I was like, because I mean, I was also listening to your other music, and you got things like VVS cuts, and it's
VV
like,
cuts,
and when you listen to something like that, it's like, how did he switch lanes all the way over to here? But it almost makes sense in the same way that all of it still sounds very authentically you.
True.
So in that one I want to talk about, because at the end you were saying this was like, or somebody in the recording is like, this is one of the best sessions, yada yada, like that. So to go back into it, do you like to create around other people or with other people, or is it an alone thing after you've cleaned the studio and get the beat made? Like, do you like when other people are chilling in here with you, or
It don't matter.
okay,
I'm a rap.
you plugged into it?
Yeah. My brain is just
one track mind. Anything else could be happening.
I like being by myself a lot too, though.
Yeah,
like mostly though.
I feel that. So how do the collaborations come into play then? If like, you have that laser focus, or you enjoy that alone time, like how do you get those features and those collaborations off?
So it was like that, like, bro, he had low key booked the studio session that day, and it was like, I don't even really remember quite what it was, but like his producer was like, me and Miyagi, that's his producer. Luck, that's his producer. We be like making beats together and shit. So he was playing some samples, and I think he had like made that bitch. He playing that bitch, like we made like 3 beats off that same. You feel
that
me?
same little vibe on that,
bro? And then we made like 2 different. We made like 3 songs that night, 2 or 3 songs that night. You feel me? And
that's what's
we
up.
just kept, you feel me, playing with that sample,
just
and
seeing
shit.
what you could do with it.
Oh God, and that was like the first one. That was the first song I think that we had recorded, was that Sunrise on me. So
man, that track
came back
out
like
crazy.
good looking, bro. Good looking, bro. It was just like that. Like we was in that bitch just like freestyling. I'm like, he was rapping in English. I'm like, hell no, bro. You gotta
flip that.
Say some Spanish
Flip
shit,
that. And I was just like, did he just flip in the middle of the verse? And I'm just listening,
God.
and the Spanglish was so clean. Like
the
way he was going back and forth from the English to the Spanish, I was just like,
because
this is too clean.
I'm like, all right, let me how you say this? How you say that? All right, let me do this.
So let me go ahead in here and let me just grab that.
So
and let
it was
me
like
grab
it was
this
on
part.
some shit where he was like, I was telling him what to say, but he was saying it in Spanish though, and a lot of that shit was really rhyming though, so it'll go together the way he was flowing that shit on.
It is just like, let me try something out real quick, bro. How you say this line?
That shit was fun.
That's what's up, man. Look, I love to hear about those dope sessions like that. Now, to ask you a different type of question, what would be your dream session? What's the dream project? Like, if you were in here to create your dream album, what production do you need? What features do you need from other people? Is there a different studio you need to be in? Like, what's the energy to create your perfect project if you had one right now?
I'll be in this bitch with hella fruit, pineapples, watermelons and shit.
Got you. So that's setting the stage already.
You feel me? So, cause I be smoking a lot. And that cottonmouth, you need to.
Yep, you need something to go
against
it.
Fruit,
so you
water.
already need your weed and the pineapples. That's off jump.
And water, some water, and like really, honestly, probably somebody could slide to play the saxophone, play the strings.
Okay, so we want live instruments on the perfect project.
Yeah, you
for
can
Fessa.
fuck around with some. Yeah, for sure. I want some live instruments in my shit.
Okay.
And then shit.
Any producers in mind that you need? No, it's just gonna be you.
I mean, but really, to be honest, Yeah, you can't give me some producers because I don't be feeling like right. That's the thing. Like,
And that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
be
That's why
feeling
if
like
it's your
making
dream
beats all the
project,
time.
if it's your
Yeah,
dream
so-
project and you didn't have to make the beats all the time, like who would you pull in? Like money's not a factor, fame ain't a factor.
Yeah, I'll probably
You know?
fuck around with like Hit Boy Alchemist.
Oh man,
Yeah.
okay.
Like,
And you want the live instrumentation, so that's already gonna be crazy in my
yeah.
mind, bro.
No cap. So that, yeah, I'll fuck around with that. And
Okay.
then, shit, we could go to. I really like here, but shit, we could go any. You know where? That title. You seen that video?
Yep.
That studio. Let's
That
go to
studio
let's slide
right
over
there. Oh man,
And
that's some
then, shit,
energy. That's some
right,
energy.
you feel me? And then shit.
Any
If
features?
it's not hip,
Is there
features,
somebody who
probably
you
some
like,
of
man,
my
I
homies.
just gotta work with you? Or yeah, the homies, of course.
Or I like on some
Like I'd love to hear this person on my album. Like if they came out and gave me a feature.
singers. I
Oh,
want
okay.
some singers, like, cause I'm already gonna be rapping. You feel me?
So you need that contrast to come in.
like maybe like a. I'm trying to think like a voice that I like. A strong soulful voice though.
You thinking like a female soulful voice or a male soulful
maybe
voice?
like a strong like. Ooh, you say male on me? I'll get Anthony Hamilton in this bitch.
Man, come on,
slow down.
G.
Put him on some.
Him on the chorus would go
You hear me with
stupid,
some
G.
808s though, but take away the 808s on one of the chorus. All types. I got a lot of shit.
Oh man,
Like,
come
feel
on,
me?
you go
Like,
crazy off that.
Do some shit with him, and then like another strong vocalist on the. Oh, 7, her, bro,
Man.
her.
Man.
I need her. Yeah,
She would get you. That's the live instrumentation too. Man, imagine that one, bro. This project already sounded like some shit that I would have in my headphones for like a whole year. Hit Boy, her, and then you come in with the raps, bro.
Gee, 7th Streeter, I love her, bro.
What has 7th Streeter been up to? I have not heard anything about her in a hot minute.
I don't even know.
And like, I mean, I feel like when It Won't Stop came out, I thought she was here forever. I thought people finally realized,
man,
that she was a dope
Chris
singer.
Brown is the GOAT.
Man, like them two on a track together, it makes zero sense how they can flow in between each other the way they did.
That they voice just. Man,
It almost
bro.
sounded like one fluid human.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like they voiced together on that "She Ain't You," bro. That's one.
Man, come on.
That's like.
It's like one wall of sound almost. But I don't know. Chris Brown was flowing in with a lot of people because he had the Jordan Sparks No Air joint back in the day.
Man.
For no good reason. Like, what was like, what he, bruh. When he was
the GOAT, man.
Chris Brown was hitting notes that nobody knew he had. It was like, Chris, where did that note come from on No Air? Like, gee.
And then this nigga be doing backflips. Then it hit the note again.
On top of all of that shit, he'll do a backflip in the middle of the stage, hit the note, and then walk off real quick.
Alright, and then shit. I guess that's it though. That's all I don't really want too much.
You don't want too much going on. I
Yeah,
feel that
just
sometimes
make
there's
sure
beauty in the
food-
simplicity
Nah,
of it.
yeah, and then the food.
Okay, so
You
you
feel
gotta
me?
food is a
Good
crucial part
food.
for it. I feel that.
Cause niggas gonna get hungry.
Yeah, you can't just have somebody run to McDonald's for this
Yeah,
dream
no.
session. Not for the dream
No,
session.
no, not never. Don't go to McDonald's,
It's not-
y'all. Don't go to McDonald's.
That's not the movement.
Even though low key niggas gotta survive, but that shit over with. You know what
Hey,
I
I
mean?
feel you, man. But like, I feel that just energy of like, you gotta have some good food there too.
Yeah,
Like, why not?
on God, cause that's the only thing that really stopped me from making music.
Hunger, I feel that. I feel like I can't.
Sometimes niggas
can't
low
work
key
through that
be
shit
like,
all the
fuck
time.
it, and just forget about it. But niggas don't need to do that. That ain't healthy. You
It's
feel
not,
me?
nah, dude. I've been in the sessions where it's like you working so intensely you just forget. But then I've also been in the ones where it's like, bro, I can't hit another key on this
nah.
on this keyboard
No cap.
until there's food in my system.
And niggas know niggas that be in the studio a lot. You know that being in this bitch just make you hungry for some reason.
Because the boredom.
You get to
Sometimes you
this
just get
bitch-
that bored eating started.
I think it's the walls. You be in this bitch like, yeah, let me get some food or something.
Postmates be the most dangerous thing in the studio.
Uber Eats.
Uber
That shit over with.
Okay, man. I got a couple more questions for you, and then we can start wrapping this on up. But I got a question I asked to all the artists because I love to hear what people do what is a way that you foster your creativity? Like take care of that creative side to make sure that you're not, running yourself dry off always making this music and always trying to be in creative mode or making something new. Like, is it for some people like meditation, reading, listening to music that ain't got nothing to do with your genre, stuff like that? What's your vibe for it?
I don't really listen to music outside the stew, but when I get to the crib, like I don't really listen to other people's music too much. So that's what really help people creativity. When
just to not be influenced by so many things, especially since you are gonna like work a session with somebody. Yeah. You don't want that person's session leaking over onto your music and your art.
Right, exactly. And it's like I got so much music to listen to already that it's like my clients
gotta listen to it for my job.
You feel me? On God, I got hella clients. They ass got hella music out, bro. So I'm hearing all that shit. So it's like
when you get home, the ears don't even want to hear it. That's the relaxation for you to get away from the music. Almost.
When I be at the crib, I play with my daughter, watch movies.
Movies. That's I love a good movie. That's my escape from audio work. It is to watch TV and movies.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck I was just watching? I just watched, it was a TV show. It was that BMF shit. I'm fucking with that right now.
Oh, man, I got to check that out.
Yeah, that shit cold. Actually, Lil Meech, he a good little actor, bro.
Okay. Hey, bro, I'll take that recommendation.
I like shit that's authentic because it's his real son.
Yeah, I'll give you that. The actual elements of real life getting injected into it definitely make things better.
I really rewatch old shit that I watched already.
That's one of my favorite things, bro. I watch a movie I done seen 500 times, quote every part of that joint.
I just keep watching The Wire over and over again and shit.
Keep watching The Wire. That's how I am with The 100 right now, bro. I love just fantasy, sci-fi, future shit.
Yeah.
Anything where the whole world then already blown up, I'm here for it. Like, if we restarting the world, I'm here.
They got and there's hella shit on Netflix right now. It's too much.
That's the vibe, man. That's awesome. I love to hear how artists take their breaks from what their creativity is. Because I imagine somebody who makes movies probably got to go home and listen to music all day.
Oh God, exactly. Let me go play some songs.
They're like, man, I can't watch another movie. I'm gonna just sit here and be critical the whole time.
Exactly. You watch movies differently. You don't even watch movies for real. You watch for the technique of the movie.
That's sometimes how the audio gets. When you listening to music, you like, man, I can't believe they didn't mix that like this. Or, man, this right here.
That's on the radio. I'm damn, bro. Why they ain't do this?
Getting overly critical with it.
Yeah, nah.
It's like, man, let me get a podcast, a movie or something going instead.
I do listen to just podcasts a lot too.
Man, people love podcasts. I mean, we own it right now. This is like a fun medium for me because it's just you could just turn your brain off and just start listening.
Right, exactly. A lot of audiobooks and shit. Them shits is
audiobooks go crazy. They do not get enough love, bro. If you don't like reading, audiobooks were made for you. Like, bro, I hated reading in school.
If you love learning, bro, and you don't like reading, then listen to. Nigga,
like I hated reading for school. I only liked reading for like shit that I wanted to. But then an audiobook, I'll listen to anything, the most random topic in the world. Like I'll be like, I'll read. I had an audiobook about Nikola Tesla. What the fuck did I need to know about him? Nothing. But was it interesting?
Yes.
As fuck.
He's cold.
He's one of the dopest people ever.
He know about that 432.
Exactly though. Like, and bruh, even the frequency stuff and things like that, he was going crazy when it came to science, man. Like, it's just crazy how like those different mediums can almost introduce you to a whole different type of shit. Like, that's a different life. For some people, they understand that, and that's something that they put as intensely as like music. Like, it's crazy, man.
That shit is crazy. Everything is one, bro.
Mm-hmm. All of it, man. Now, look, before we get out of here, what are you working on? What's something you can share with the people? Are there new videos on the way, new music on the way, new features, anything?
I just dropped Sunrise, the official video, yesterday, so y'all can
check that out. We're going to have it on the screen. You could click it on YouTube right there, man.
You feel me? Click it, and then, shit, let me know how y'all like it, bro. I was in that bitch flowing for real. And then anything I got coming up next, I'm just pushing Sunrise right now, and I got hella projects put up. I got some shit I might drop for y'all Valentine's Day. But I got
Okay.
some. I got some shit for Christmas though, for sure.
Okay, hey, we got a Christmas drop around the corner. That's what's up, man. Hey, we can look forward to
I got
that,
some
man.
Christmas shit.
Now, look, for the outro of every episode, I use a song from the artist, man. I'm assuming you want me to use the Sunrise for them today so they can hear that track and go out and check that video.
Y'all go ahead, check Sunrise out.
Man, anything else you want to tell them before we pop on out of here?
Love.
Hey, man, thank you all for tuning in to the Miseducation of Music. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as you always do, man. Thank you all for tuning into the pod, and check in next week for another one. Deuce.
Sunrise, especially if we ain't got no blood ties. Cutting you off after one lie. I need the slow wine. I'm clocking in for some overtime. You get the scoop like